Greetings. You are listening to the voice of Big Sam, aka Sexual Chocolate. For I am that I am.
Well, hello! You're listening to Big Sam's Presents. Hashtag Elite. Whatever the fuck it was. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are listening to the sounds of Big Sam Presents. That's right. He's a member of the Elite Circle. And ladies and gentlemen, as you know, if you find hashtag Elite Circle on any of the descriptions on any podcast, you know it's dope. So check him out. It's your girl, the Guru, Lupus Warrior. And as always, you know you can call me the Guru. When you're done listening to Big Sam's, stop on by and say hello. Peace. I'm out.
With so much content whizzing around out there, there's only one storytelling platform that keeps you calm and stay informed and inspired. Flipboard. Flipboard curates the world's stories so that you can be smarter in your work, life, and play. Choose from thousands of topics to personalize Flipboard and get the latest stories from the best publishers and experts delivered to you 24/7. When you see stories that you want to save or share, tap the plus button to add them to your private or public collection. It's that simple, y'all. Used by millions of people every day. Flipboard is how people move themselves and the world forward. Get started right now at flipboard.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your homie Big Sam. That's right, laying low, chilling here on a Friday, middle of the day. Man, feels pretty good. I haven't done a whole lot. For whatever reason, I'm blocked on Instagram. I can't post any videos. I attempt to post videos a day, and they just won't post. So I'm not sure what's going on with that shit. It don't matter, because I got other platforms that I post and build all of this on. I encourage you, whatever it is that you do, business owner, you work for somebody, you got a hobby, a talent, or whatever, start exploring that thing. Start sharing that thing on social media. You can do it in a writing format as a blog. You can do it in video format as a vlog. Or you can do it in audio format as a podcast like you listen to right now. The point of the matter is, I'm challenging you and pushing you to share your creativity with the world. You really don't know what can happen. There will be there are people that will like it, appreciate it, and love it. It might take some time to find a bunch of them, but I assure you there are some. No matter how weird and strange your shit is. Y'all got to remember now, we dealing with white people. White people like weird shit. So you can try some weird shit, and I promise you're gonna find some crazy ass cracker somewhere that's gonna love that shit. That's just the truth. That ain't being fucking racist. That's just, well, excuse me. That's the truth from my perception according to my experiences throughout life. Now I have a question. What the hell is truth? Is truth? Is there such thing as absolute truth? I would like to believe truth is relative to the experiencer. Case in point, car goes down the road. 10 people watching the same car go down the road, run a red light, you hit another car. You ask them 10 people what happened, you're going to get 13 different stories. So truth is relative to the person experiencing it. Yeah, we can say, well, look at the sky is blue. Somebody ain't gonna see this blue. Somebody ain't even gonna see the sky. So again, what is absolute truth? What is truth? Somebody let me know. Talk to me. Leave a comment or something. let's discuss it. I mean, if you want to jump on a podcast, we can. Now, let me tell you something. I don't do the arguing shit. That just ain't my vibe. I used to back in the day, but what does it get? It don't get me nowhere. So, from like literally, I got to be in a mood to argue for me to argue, because it's just people get all in their emotions and get all riled up, and if you ain't in a receptive mode, what's the point of talking to you? You know, we can dialogue all day long as we both remain in a receptive mode. That's the only way the conversation will progress. Because when you're receiving, you understanding, you processing it, internalizing it, applying it where you can and cannot, or whatever, what have you, it sparks thought in yourself, as well as shapes perception and perspective. It might give you a different view on whatever the subject is. So if we're in receptive mode, we can discuss this all day long. But if you're trying to come proving a point, well, I don't know if that podcast, I don't know how that one gonna turn out for you. Nah, it's all good. If you want to argue, I'll let you have your 5 minutes of fame. You can use my platform. It's cool. It ain't gonna hurt me none, really. My mute game is on fleek. Anywho, what are y'all doing today? What are your plans for this weekend? Who's going out listening to some live music in their local area? Who's going out exploring the countryside? Getting one with nature? Is anybody shooting any videos this weekend? What's really going on? Anybody having a cookout, a get together, something like that? Anybody celebrating birthdays, weddings, and those good things? Talk to me, people. What's going on in your life? Now, I don't want all your damn details. I ain't your goddamn therapist, okay? Just a little bit of bait, huh? For a spark of conversation now. I really need some topics, y'all, because I want to talk. I love talking. Don't get the game twisted. But I also love listening. I get in these moments where I want to talk. And I like the interaction, excuse me, with someone else. Because otherwise, you know what? Fuck that. I might do that one day. I might just have record a podcast of me holding a conversation, literally, with different perspectives of a topic inside of my head, and make it audible. Ooh, that's gonna be some weird. Well, it ain't gonna be weird to me, but that's gonna be some interesting shit for the person that's listening to it. But I need some topic suggestions. I'm not a big hip hop guy. So who's the best rapper bullshit? I give a fuck about the rap game. Fuck that shit. I don't care who's the best rapper. You know, if I hear something and I like it, then boom. And I don't indulge in it. That ain't my shit. I have a unique taste of music. I don't really support mainstream artists. I damn sure don't buy no albums. I don't go to no mainstream artists concerts. I take that back. I will go see Snorky Puppy and Robert Glasper. They have both won Grammys. I'm not necessarily sure that they're considered mainstream, but they are Grammy Award winning bands. I'll go see them. As a matter of fact, I went to see Snorky Puppy in Atlanta, and I missed him. Robert Glasper in Atlanta. He was in Atlanta like 2 months ago or last month. Yeah, in November or December he was in Atlanta, and I missed it. Just I had a lot of shit going on, and I just kind of slipped my mind. But music talk. I didn't support a lot of mainstream bands. I wasn't big fans of mainstream bands. I'm not a fan of Prince, Michael Jackson, the Beatles, all the people that folks call the greatest of all time, 9 out of 10 of them, I didn't listen to him on a regular basis. To include James Brown. I like James Brown. Here recently, I've been listening to him more. But growing up, I didn't, because it was the same as church music. That shit was exactly like church. Like my daddy a preacher. I come from a preaching family. That shit wasn't just, it was cool, but we grew up, my household, my parents had us on damn gospel music. Orlando Draper and Shirley Caesar, Cat Spirituals, old ass shit. Like old ass quartets and choir, Mississippi Mass Choir. I think it was called the Brooklyn Tabernacle Choir or something like that. My mom was a singer. Her sister was a singer. So I got a preacher for a father and a singer for a mother, but she also a missionary. So like music, being in front of people, entertainment, all that shit, man, that shit is in my DNA. Like, it's so easy for me to like go into a large room or a small room and be invisible. Even when I was bigger than what I am physically. When I was 600-something pounds, it was still easy for me to go into a room and be invisible. And be in that same room and in the blink of an eye, become the center of attention. Like, that's just how it is. But I also learned when you're doing business, especially with them white folks, with the Caucasians, it ain't always good to come in there full throttle. And you got to do a lot of listening. So if you're doing a whole bunch of talking, you can't be listening. You can't talk and listen at the same time. You can't do it. I'm telling you, you can't. I don't give a goddamn if you practice it for 52 years. That's the way I look at it. So, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about today. But, man, y'all have a good ass weekend, man. Y'all have a good weekend. We got a lot of stuff coming up. Next weekend, the 20th, is a big weekend. My little girl, she turned 3. And Sunday, I'm going to go to this spot locally. The county over from me. A town called Augusta, Georgia. I'm going down there and I'm going to sing. First time as a singer. Singing in front of folks, like as an adult or whatever. Like just trying some shit. Just pushing myself to try some shit. Picked up some cats to play behind me. I have some intentions. I'm going to address some shit locally. Motherfuckers always got some shit to say. No, they don't. Excuse me. I shouldn't say always have some shit to say, but people got a whole lot to say on Facebook. But then when you get in person, it's vague. It's like, I ask, and I'm not taking shots at no one. Because this shit is everything. I've been dealing with this shit since I got on the internet, as a matter of fact. Oh man, I'm just reminded of an incident I had with an artist. Like 2009, I believe, when MySpace was around. Damn, I hate that I got off social media. Man, I'm telling you, I'd be a goddamn billionaire by now if I would have never quit, man. Damn. But anyway, so people, when I get in person, excuse me, I ran into somebody this week, right? Out of town, right? I had to make a little run real quick, take care of a little bit of business. Out of town, ran into somebody, ain't seen in a long time, and they decided that they felt compelled to tell me why they ain't doing this, that, third, and whatever the case may be. And I guess they wanted me to, like, I don't know what the hell they wanted me to believe, but I'm trying to tell them, okay, that's cool. You do what you're doing. Like, I ain't got no problem with you. I mean, dang, can I live? Can I live my life? What do you want me to pause my life because you handling your life? I mean, what's really going on? What do you really want from me? The homie gonna talk about I stopped supporting them. I'm like, how did I stop supporting? Because you won't come around. Do you understand where I live? We don't live in the same city, homie. Come on, man. What are you talking about? As well as, if you tell me to wait, and the time period you give me is an extended period of time, all right, cool. I'm going to wait. I'm going to fall back. But that don't mean I'm going to stop living. You know, I'm going to keep doing what I do. And when your time period is done, if you still trying to rock, we can rock. Now, the phone work both ways. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the call. You ain't got the call. But we both can call in or text. So I had to ask him, like, you know, you do realize your phone work. If you really wanted to see me, you know how to get in contact with me. Like, you got my number. So what are you talking about? Like, but it's all good. The homie had to vent. Let the homie vent. You know, reached out, ain't heard from the homie, but it's to be expected. I'm pretty sure at some point, I mean, we musicians run across each other again. I'll listen to the same bullshit. It's gonna be the same thing. Like, I don't know, man. People are interested. I guess because my brother doing his own thing, I guess that's a bad thing for some folks. But y'all gonna be alright. If I was in their shoes, or I would just continue to rock with me. Like, if you see me winning or doing something, whatever, progressing, why get salty? Join in. Get in where you fit in. Yeah, you might not be able to go full throttle, but do what you can. Reach out, you know, interact, blah, 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 woo, woo. I deal with what's in my face. I deal with what is in front of me. But the homie is going to be okay. You will be okay. Let me tell you something about that communication. Right. When I'm trying to resolve or in a situation trying to get clarity on miscommunication, because 99.999% of the time a person's all of our frustrations and fallouts in business, personal relationships, all of that stuff comes to a break or a breakdown in communication. Think about it. A negotiation or a business deal doesn't go through. Why didn't it go through? It was a breakdown in communication, breakdown in the negotiation. Y'all couldn't come to a good deal, so y'all broke communication. That's how I look at it. Life is just majority of stuff that we deal and do and get frustrated with is that communication. And not having the patience or to be receptive, and or having the patience to expand our vernacular to communicate in a more effective way that the person, like, we got to there's a book called The 5 Love Languages, okay, and it talks about how people receive information, receive feelings, how they give them, and all that other stuff. And people communicate in different ways, and they receive stuff in different ways. Yeah, you might be using quote unquote straight words or straight talk, but that quote unquote straight talk to you may be gibberish to a person that ain't used to that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm learning more as, or not even learning more, I'm being reminded more now that I'm back interacting with different people and being in more social environment. events, because I got a lot of my, hold on for a minute. A lot of my dealings and learning how to communicate with people came from my years in church and being in ministry. And like I said, both my parents were leaders in ministry and stuff. And then when I started playing drums and becoming halfway decent, I participated more in church, playing on the praise and worship team. When my daddy go preach, play for him. My mama, she'll sing before he preach, play, and then while he preaching and doing the hooping and the hollering and all that good stuff, I would play behind him. Sometimes my sister, my brothers would sing, or whatever the case may be. So I've constantly being in front of the stage, in front of folks, and then answering questions afterwards, watching how my parents interacted with people, how we interacted as a family, all that stuff. I started learning how to deal with people. And then when I joined the military, that like really started exploding some stuff. And then after I joined the military and getting I was an Army brat, but when I joined the military, it just changed my whole perspective of the world and stuff, and how we interact culturally. And then after joining the military, being in church again, going overseas, and learning about other religions and the similarities, and dealing with other cultures and figuring out ways to communicate. It was hard as hell communicating in Kuwait, and I didn't speak Arabic. You know what I'm saying? Like one day, I go to PT, get there with PT. I go in the office, they tell me draw my weapon, and then like that next morning, I'm on a flight to Kuwait. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? It was literally just that fast. That's how I went to Iraq. It wasn't no preparation. It wasn't no, 2 months training exercise and learning basic speaking skills. When we got to Kuwait, they gave us like a 2-hour class, a quick class on all kind of shit. Malaria and all kind of bullshit. But anyway, I ain't coming for all of that. That's how I started my life experiences. Oh yeah, then traveling, playing country music with underground artists, independent artists and stuff like that. Whew. Playing country music back in 2009, 2010, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, or until before I moved to Georgia or whatever. That really showed me a lot about culture diversity and how words can mean very, very different between 3 different ethnicities. The same word can have very different meanings between 3 different ethnicities, and depending on, I believe it's the intonation or the dictation of how you say that word or whatever, the inflection of your voice, facial expressions when you say that word, all 3 people, all 3 ethnicities can interpret it in many different ways that you may not have intended. So, a lot of experiences around dealing with folks. So now, I just been learning, like, I might intend for something to be one way, but I cannot control a person's perception. So I don't put a lot of emotion on what if I say something, and if a person gets offended by it. That's just something that they're dealing with. Like I don't come on social media attacking no one. There ain't a single person I came on social media and attacked, especially no musicians, because to me it ain't no point. I might address, and I have addressed a group of people. And I've been doing that shit since I've been on the internet. Oh, it's so crazy. On one of my other Facebook accounts, it gave me a reminder. As a matter of fact, I think it was 2011, I was going after this drummer, calling him by name. Man, I used to do some wild shit. And during that, I learned, it ain't good to be attacking musicians. Now, it was entertaining. It was cool. People thought, oh, yeah, he about that life. But then it got to a point where I needed that man's help. And I wanted to play around some of the people that he be around. And I couldn't get on because of the way I treated that man. Like people saw it, whatever the case may be. So being reminded of all the things that I have already learned, I'm being reminded of it now. More recently, here, like my brother hit me up asking me why when we get around each other we don't interact, but when I'm on Facebook or on Instagram or YouTube or something, I'm like super lit. I told him my interpretation of why stuff was going on or whatever. But I've also learned, especially around my family, when I first came back, man, you got an aggressive attitude, and you do it, you this, and you that, blah, 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 blah. So then when I toned down, especially around them, because I don't be wanting to do all that arguing and all that bullshit, my family questions, why you act like this on social media, but you don't act like this around us? I'm like, damn, when I first came back, y'all complained that I act like this. Come on, man, what do you want? Can I live? Can I be me? Is that okay with y'all? Now this is, again, I ain't taking no shots at my family, just talking. But now other people are asking me the same question. And some folks, they only know me by social media. And so I'm just like wondering, how do I communicate to people? Hey man, y'all need to calm the fuck down. We just met, y'all. When I say y'all, everybody that's listening to my podcast, once this thing is released, it's gonna be there forever. People are gonna hear it. Like, it is what it is. Damn, I'm writing history right the fuck now. Yo, when you meet folks, relax. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to be in a receptive mode and accept people for who they are, where they are. Everybody ain't gonna be exactly like you. That ain't how the universe works. Yes, law of attraction does work. And yes, you can keep a squad of people like you. But the universe will send you some contrast. It's part of your expansion. It's part of my expansion. You want to be on a religious bullshit, trials and tribulations, they come for you to grow. To test your faith, to test your trust in yourself, or on a religious base, your trust in God. It's the same shit, man. Except, no, it ain't. Well, it's similar shit, except for religion got you thinking that you need to worship a being other than yourself. You are God. God, source, universe, that's all the same shit. They just different words, motherfucker. It's all you. Huh? But if you put it, well, I ain't coming for all that, my bad. So I hope y'all have a good weekend this weekend. As you see, I got tuned up. Man, I need somebody to goddamn talk to, man. Boy, my mind is wild. And you know what? I can go on a reverse argument on everything I just said. Make that shit extremely believable, man. I am a living, breathing, walking, handsome chocolate contradiction. I don't deny it. I don't fight it. I don't try to downplay it. It is what it is. To some, it may frustrate them. Yeah. But at the end of the day, like, I didn't do anything to hurt you. So whatever you frustrated about, it's just something that you're dealing with. I might have triggered it. My vibe might have triggered it. But it ain't really something against me. You just got something that was buried that you didn't want to deal with, or you just need to go ahead and deal with it. The universe telling you to deal with it now. Huh? Who was that in the Bible that was on assignment? Paul? Was it him? Or y'all religious motherfuckers? Again, all that shit is the same shit. Instead of worshiping a being in the sky, realize you are God. Reconnect with the source. It's the same shit. Stop looking up. Look in. Oh, shokorebe rabashita. Rabababakate. Damn. I felt that shit. Someone suggested that I burn the Bible. And I understood exactly what they were talking about. And I just thought about, like, I mean, it'd be cool, but the only reason, I wouldn't be doing it for myself. I literally would be doing it just because I know the attention that it would get. It would piss the shit out of a lot of people. It would piss so many people off. Death threats, all of that shit, right? Other folks, it will empower them. It'll give them liberation. It'll set them free. Other folks, pure entertainment. Other folks couldn't care less. Contemplating doing it. Do it like a live. And smoke a blunt. And talk. Man, that'll be the shit. See, the only, like, that ain't the only problem, but it's goddamn cold as shit out here. I don't want to be sitting on my damn back porch with no damn grill burning no Bible in the cold weather. I probably should do that though. Go live, burn the Bible, in the daytime, so it ain't no mistake on if it's real. Smoke a blunt. Hook up a microphone, and whatever comes to mind, say, oh man, that shit would look like a goddamn witchcraft ritual to some people. People probably say I'm in there getting possessed. You done sold your soul to the devil. Look here, if I had a tangible soul to sell to a devil for some currency, you goddamn right. Come on, motherfucker. I'll never be broke again. Never be broke again. So if somebody offered me today, you know, people talk about the Illuminati and all this other shit. Hey, we want you to sell your soul to us. All right, there you go. Motherfucker, you can't have my soul, but I'll take your money. And I'll be goddamn, you ain't fucking me. Huh? Man, shit. The entertainment industry ain't that serious for y'all be taking these whack ass, horrible ass, psychologically destroying your whole everything deals. Like, you know. Like I said earlier, this phone is your independent label. This phone is your business. You ain't got to chase a deal. Only reason why folks taking deals now is because they want the machine behind them. They just lazy. But they not understanding. They becoming slaves to some shit that they don't really, really want. And they ain't going to have the freedom to change direction, express themselves, release as often as they want to. With this phone, if you are a musician or a producer or a rapper or a singer, whatever, you can release your shit every damn day, whenever you get ready to. Huh? Saturate the market. Let's look at hip-hop for instance. Again, I'm not a big hip-hop fan, but I understand business. Look at Cash Money, what they did. Look at what No Limit did. Saturated the market. Huh? Young Money repeated the same shit with Drake, Nicki Minaj, and they little squad. Saturated the market 5 to 7 years of just straight Drake, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Nicki Minaj, featuring Lil Wayne, whatever, featuring this person, featuring Jacquez, the worst thing that ever came out of Cash Money. But it makes sense to saturate the market. At some point, the world is going to accept him, as horrible as his voice is, because someone else is going to come on trying to sing like him, and then that's going to be the sound that people like. Like, they dummying down. Cash Money is dummying down R&B so they could bring in a trash artist and make a whole bunch of money. That's a simple play. The entertainment industry does this shit so often. Country music, embracing hip-hop and pop way more. I mean, they really went all out with Georgia Florida Line. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see more. That's just the way the entertainment industry is. EDM combined with country. I mean, rap is becoming bigger in country. Now you got country trap rap. White folk always in the entertainment industry, always. Oh shit, my daughter's screaming. Reproducing content that they steal from black folk. Reappropriation. Or cultural reappropriation, or whatever that shit is called. It's all to make money, as well as to rewrite history. But I ain't coming there for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to have a good weekend, man. I'm feeling good, if you can't tell. I'm feeling real good. Coming out here checking on my little girl. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful young lady. I'm doing all that screaming. I'm going to bake us some chicken in a little bit. And some potatoes. I know your brother gonna want a baked potato, but I'm gonna put some potatoes in the pan. Oh yeah, the big homie. I can get down in the kitchen too now. Yes sir, dog. Look here, I ain't getting big just because of my DNA. I used to be cold on that grill. Them ribs, y'all. Woo-wee. Look here, my ribs were so goddamn good. You would take the bone. Bite in that joker and eat all that marrow. Come on, somebody. The barbecue sauce, man, people would take it by the cup and drink that bitch. It was so damn good. Huh? Man, you better Google me, Chuck. Google me, Chuck. Google me, Chuck. For the ones that know what I'm talking about. Boy, I'm a damn plum fool. All right, we might do some black eyed peas tonight. I don't know. Check and see. It's Friday. My son been asking to play, what's the name of that wacky ass game? Fortnite. Damn, I forgot. I need to go get him a new PlayStation controller. So I'm gonna kick it with him for a little bit, but I'm gonna head out, listen to a live band, shoot some video today. Depending on how cold it is, I'll probably come back kind of early. Do some more recording. Tomorrow, shooting some video of the James Brown tribute band. Sunday, I think I'm gonna be at Icons Sports Bar and Grill, a place, like I said, the county over from me, Augusta, Georgia, and go from there. Monday, my little girl, she started daycare, so during the daytime, I'm gonna be shifting and adjusting. I'm gonna start doing some lives, either Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. Who knows? I might do all three next week. Do some podcasts that way, and just continue to grow, expand, push myself, and see what happens. Oh yeah, this Sunday. Damn, I'm sorry. This Sunday, I'm not going to Icons. I got a meeting this Sunday. I got a very, very important meeting this Sunday on a project that I'm gonna be working on. So it's gonna be very, very dope. I'm gonna tell you why it's gonna be dope. Because none of the people that I'm working with know much about me. They really don't. Like who I am. And that's so cool because they all have their own unique Serenity. I'm recording. I'm not making anything right now. Shh. Do what you're doing, young lady. Thank you. It's your beautiful self. Are you ready to take your nap? All right. Relax, young queen. They don't necessarily know me on a personal level, on a business level, blah, 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 blah. I have no idea who all has consumed what of my content or where they got it from. Because, again, my shit is spread everywhere, and I got all kinds of shit. I got some wild shit up there. So, who knows what they think about me or whatever. So, like, we had a meeting, and I was sitting there listening. And I was like giggling. I'm like, these people really don't know nothing about me, or what is going to happen 3 months from now. It depends on the pace that we work as a collective. But man, I wish I could just say it. I mean, I don't wish I could just say it. I mean, I can. I'm just choosing not to. But I really want to just tell. Oh man, shit that's gonna pop off. When I tell you international, I already got roots internationally. It's just a matter of time before I can, I gotta play chess and be patient, because I know how I flow and the way I roll, and just observing and listening. I can't flow. Not I can't. I have to adjust. It's a good adjustment, because I believe, I think the universe is wanting me to adapt, be more adaptive, because I've been my way, and I don't believe the universe is telling me my way is wrong. It's saying I need to adapt. If I really want to expand with a team, I need to adapt a little bit and learn how to still flow the way I flow, but be able to bring others' vibration in the midst of it, and it doesn't necessarily hinder. So this is a good challenge for me. Like, I'm processing this shit as I'm talking. Like I'm thinking about it out loud. Really, that's what the fuck I'm doing. Shit. Boy, I be talking to myself like a goddamn motherfucker. Man, y'all have a good weekend. I tell you what, I do love podcasting. I just want to have some more folks to talk to and some subjects to talk about. Young man said the other day, he is a writer. I can't remember who the hell his name was. But if I find him again, I might have to talk to him about, what's that process, and see if that process, if I can vibe with it or whatnot, go from there. But anyway, we're going to be working together anyway, so it's going to be dope. A lot of good things are happening. I'm waiting on this artist, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to play this thing, because I got this artist that wants me to work with them, but man, this dude, he just moved way too slow. It's like, holy hell. This is the entertainment industry, Doc. If you ain't on the wave, you ain't never gonna get that right. You got to be trying and working and pushing. That waiting shit, that's 1990. It don't roll like that, Doc. You got to keep going, keep trying, keep pushing, put out as much content, saturate the freaking market. Because the following year, social media regurgitates that shit through everyone's timeline. So if you take a year and you put out 7,000 pieces of content through the course of that year, the following year, you ain't got to post that shit. It's gonna be circulating for you. You got an advantage. You see what I mean? So the next year, if you're putting out 60,000, and you already got people, it's circulating, people gonna be liking your stuff, sharing your stuff. I'm getting notifications from posts 3 years ago on my old account. This account, my main social media accounts, I'm getting notifications from posts last year. People liking it, people commenting on it, people sharing it, people tagging other people in it. You know what that does? When they share, people on their timeline see my name, adds them to the algorithm. It's kind of like, I look at it like, what is that thing called? Blockchain. I look at it like a blockchain, like a cyber blockchain. I'm building a cyber blockchain. So I post a lot of drum videos and they get shared, right? I got videos shared thousands. If you add them all up, it's thousands of times. Over 1,000 different individuals that didn't ever know me shared my posts across social media, right? That shit gonna be recycled through their friends and through their networks. More folks gonna see my name, blah, 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 woo, 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 woo. So the more I post, like, I told myself I'm gonna spend, what did I say, 3 years of just constant, just post, share, tag, interact. Because whenever I quote unquote, one way or another, it's gonna get into the right person's network, and that right person either gonna see it and share it and it blow up, or reach out, yo, I wanna do something with you, boom, blow up. Regardless, I plant enough seeds in the harvest field. In the field, that I'm gonna reap a harvest one way or another. All right, I'm about to get off here because apparently I need to smoke because my brain is a little cloudy right now. I ain't got no clear thoughts. I don't know where the hell I was going with that damn story I was just telling. That was some ramblings of some bullshit. So this is Big Sam Presents Raw. Thank you for listening and subscribing to my podcast. Man, I'm telling you, this is dope shit. I really appreciate you being on this journey with me and watching the manifestation of this icon. Yeah, you heard what I said, God damn it. Enjoy it. Love it, embrace it, connect with me. I'm the type of cat, if I know you rocking with me, when I eat, you eat. When I get opportunities, I extend them out to people. Every time I get an opportunity, and I have the ability to extend it out to another person, I do try. Case in point, next week I'm gonna be singing a song. I'm coming out my pocket to pay musicians who claim to be my friends or whatever you want to call that shit. I'm paying them to play one song with me. I got an opportunity to do something in front of a crowd. And it's going to be a big ass crowd too. It's going to be a big ass crowd. So I want to bring some other folks. I was trying to get this young lady to play the drums. Man, I was trying to get her to get on drums, but she got to work. And then I've been trying to rock with this one dude on keys, and I just, for whatever reason, had never reached out to him. But I did. He gonna rock. Then I saw this young lady on Facebook video, this young lady playing. And I had been seeing that she played, but I had never ever heard her play. I was like, oh yeah, she cool. You know, I can tell she young as far as her playing is concerned, but she's cool. She got a lot of potential. I wonder if I reach out to her and see if I can link her up with some musician that can kind of cultivate her creativity. Ooh, that girl would be so damn dope. Oh my goodness, I don't give a shit what genre she play. Woo, wee, super dope. So she gonna join us. I mean, it's just gonna be dope. I try to create opportunities, whatever. Anyway, I am Big Sam. I'm about to get off here and season some chicken. Cut up some potatoes. Probably put on some black-eyed peas. Yeah. Put a little bit of ham in it. I got some ham in the freezer. Put a little bit of ham in the black-eyed peas. Maybe make a salad and have some food prepared for when my son get out. Get home from school. The boy always hungry when he get home. And I got somewhere to be tonight. So until next time, I'll be back on here soon. I had the intention of only doing a short video, but it turned to 47. I mean, not a short video, a short, just jump on, yo, what's going on, blah, 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 blah. But then it turned to 47 minutes and 29 seconds. 47 minutes and 29 seconds. What? 47 minutes and 29. Which reminds me, I need to be practicing this song. Man, I'm so damn nervous. It's like I'm procrastinating and I don't even know why. I got a golden opportunity right now. I need to get my shit together. I ain't practiced on the drums all week long. But I've been accomplishing a lot, especially with this video editing and marketing for a podcast. Things of that nature. Big Sam, thank you for subscribing and listening and sharing my podcast. I appreciate you vibing with me and listening to my random thoughts and stuff. I'll be looking out for this hashtag Elite Circle. I don't care where you see it on social media. Pay attention to it. If it's on YouTube, watch that video, like it, and share that video. You heard what I said. If it's on Twitter, retweet it. Love it. Huh? Wherever you see it on social media, TikTok, Tumblr, LinkedIn, when you see that hashtag Elite Circle, pay attention to it, acknowledge it, engage in it, support it, indulge in it, embrace it, become one with it. I am Big Sam. Vibe with me.
Shout out Big Sam Presents with a Z. Mad respect for the veterans. And you're damn right. Keep it diverse until they get triggered. $15. Little man. Put that shit in my hand. From New York to Japan. Stay with the band. Shout out. Keep listening to Big Sam's. Rah!